K1FFK. This is November 1, Alpha, November Delta, Doug and Munson. The Western Mass Traffic Net Cycle 2 will begin in about 1 minute. Does anyone need to use this repeater before we start? Good afternoon. This is Cycle 2 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets Monday through Friday at 1300 local time on the Nobark Mount Greylock K146.91 repeater with a PL of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 13:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station this afternoon is November 1, Alpha, November, Delta. My name is Doug, and I'm in Munson, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority only? Please call now. Nothing heard. Net Control is now looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic. Nothing heard. Net Control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements for the net. Traffic or announcements only. Please call now.
No oars, I brought paddles. November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV in Pittsfield, running commercial power. Commercial. No traffic for the net. A couple of quick ones, announcements after check-ins, please, Doug.
Okay, OB. Net Control is now looking for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net. Any station anywhere, all are welcome and encouraged to participate. Please call now, stations with or without traffic.
Oh, here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor N1 SAV. Jeff in Pittsfield, running commercial power. I have no traffic. Afternoon, Doug.
Here is Kilo Delta 2, Delta Juliet Uniform. Sean, Warrensburg, New York,
running commercial power with battery backup, no traffic. Good afternoon. Running commercial power, no traffic.
Okay, everybody must be enjoying this beautiful day. The net welcomes and recognizes N1QOV, good afternoon, Obi. N1SAV, good afternoon, Jeff. KD2DJU, good afternoon, Sean. And I believe it was W1 Papa Foxtrot Zulu. Do I have that correct? Okay, you're very scratchy. What's the first name there? Okay, did anybody catch that first name, W1PFZ? Okay, well, W1PFZ, commercial power, that's all I got. Obi, go ahead with your announcements, please.
Okay, just became aware of a new Hamfest. January, March, April 19th. April 19th. In Middletown, New York, Orange County Amateur Radio Club, Hamfest. Who can you get a hold of? W2TRR at something. Anyway, Hamfest in Middletown, New York, the 19th of April. Okay, pass of the ISS. Next one's at what, 3:59, 1 minute till 4, and then an hour and a half. After that, in between passes, the last one's at what, 22:10, 26. And they are streaming live video from the ISS. What do we got here? Weather in Pittsfield, they're still saying breezy and what? Fire hazard. Currently clear skies, sun is shining, 60. 60 degrees, wind out of the north at 17, gusting 2, Tango Oscar, 25 miles an hour. Looks like nice weather until maybe Friday with rain moving in. No Bark News, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org. MS Bike and Hike the Berkshires, June 6th. June 6th, looking for radio operators or helpers. Probably one on top of Greylock and one in South County. You can get a hold of Paul, N1PUA, or it's on the No Bark webpage, nobark.org. What do you got here? April 26th, next No Bark meeting, Fairview Hospital in Great Barrington, Mass. At 2 p.m. April 26th, 2 p.m. Still April. June VHF contest, June 13th through 15th. What do you got here? Coming on, might as well mention the Skywarn spotter training in Cummington, Mass. What's that? The 28th of April, Cummington Town Hall. And why not amateur radio licensing course being given at the East Chatham Fire Hall. You can contact Wayne K2WG.
K1FFK.
Keep it short. Back to net N1QOV.
Okay, Obi, thank you very much. And it is beautiful out there. It's bright and sunny. I almost lost track of time here for the net. I was sitting out in the sun there. 63 degrees and beautiful, a little breezy though, that's for sure, out here in Munson. And, yeah, I wouldn't recommend lighting any fires to burn lawn waste. Okay, are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net? Please call now.
And one SAV with some info.
Papa Foxtrot Zulu, if you copy me, could you give me your first name?
And one SAV with info.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yes, the W1 PFZ station. I thought that call was familiar. I looked back at my log. I chatted with him not very long ago. His first name is Jack.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I couldn't. He had quite a little noise on his signal. I think he was mobile. No, he's commercial power. Okay. Thank you very much. Last call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net before I close. Nothing heard. With that, this closes the Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 13 hours and 10 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while that was being conducted. This is November 1 Alpha November Delta. Now signing clear. 7-3. Enjoy the day, everybody.
Like you get something that tastes so good, but you don't know what it is to get it again.
Oh. The reason I text you, I try to get a hold of you, is the Hartford and Albany flights. I don't know when she plans on coming. We're all fucking 380, 400, short notice. So I checked Boston.
Well, she doesn't really have to come right away.
All right.
We got.
So, all right, well, whatever. So then she knows how to check and just keep checking. But there was the one I saw, $140 to Boston.
Both ways?
No, that's one way.
Oh.
You're never going to find it both ways like that. But all the other fucking flights, like I said, the Southwest, I don't know what JetBlue and all those, but if I went day by day next week, give it a little bit of time, every freaking one, it's expensive, $300, $400. Now, I'm assuming she's coming from
Nashville,
Nashville,
probably, yeah.
So maybe, the only one I got is Southwest website here. I don't go on the other ones. I just use Southwest exclusively,
Oh, yeah.
So,
but they've got flights to Albany. Even what it costs, the hell with it. It's not a drive on.
All right. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what.
She said $350. I'm not sure if it was Albany.
All right. Well, okay. If she don't mind paying that.
Well, no.
Fine.
I'll probably go half with her. So.
Book travel.
If you knew all the tricks, how to.
Well, no, there's certain days are. But what happens when you're getting close to the time? That's what I wasn't sure when she was planning on coming.
Well, I'm not either.
Most of the cheap flights are sold out. There's 3 tiers. There's Wanna Get Away. That's a cheap one. Next one is middle tier, and then the highest one. I don't know why they have the highest one, but let's see. Flight from